This is a general reading for Aries for the month of September. So if Aries is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I am again offering a complimentary 30-minute reading for those who either subscribe or put in a comment in the month of September, brand new month. So if you want to be considered, please do that. Know that I do read all your comments and I certainly appreciate your comments. The support from the Aries, who has one of the largest supporters of the channel, are the Aries. So thank you so much. And I do appreciate your kind words and prayers sent to me and for my gypsy dog. So thank you so much. I am again, if you want a reading, a personal reading, I am available to provide those in the month of September. The information is down below. You just send me an email. I am also going to have a special in the month of September, a 30-minute reading, which is usually 30 minutes. And this time I'm going to offer that for $22. The reason I upped it a little bit is by the time it's transferred from PayPal, it's discounted more than $2 from the sender to me, from me to my bank account. So I am offering, rather than a $30 reading, it's now $22, which is still a really good bargain. And if you called one of the psychic phone lines, you would not get a 30-minute reading for $22. Also, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing and looking. If you think you're a subscriber, would you please check to see if you are a subscriber, because sometimes they drop off. The subscriptions cost absolutely nothing. I will not send you an email. I will not put you on any sort of text, emails, nothing like that. The advantage will be that you will be considered in the drawing for the free reading. If you indicate you subscribe and want notification, you will be notified when the videos come out. It's free, and it helps raise the channel. Also, if you like the video, please consider hitting the like. I have meditated on the cards. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck today, so I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross, and then I'm going to be pulling oracle cards. So let's see what we have coming up this month for you, Aries. Oh, and Nina's here on the table. Jason's in the bedroom. Gypsy's actually in the living room. She's feeling pretty good today. It's a day by day. And Milo is in the living room with her, and Hope's out in the courtyard with the feral kittens, which I have to figure out how I'm going to capture them and get them spayed. So the very first card we have is the Nine of Swords reversed. So, you know, that's still on your mind about a situation that could be in the past. It's still lingering in your mind, crossed over by rapid acceleration. So it's letting go of that situation and moving forward from something that was difficult, but know that it's in the past. Then we have the Hangman, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Moon. And remember, this is for the month of September, and then I'll be doing the weekly readings, putting out the videos every weekend. The Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Chariot. Now this is good. And the final outcome is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups with the Three of Rods, the Chariot with the Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune with the Strength card, Five of Swords with the Seven of Cups, the Moon with Temperance. So you got two major arcana ahead. Four of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles behind you, Hangman with the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups crossed over by the Ten of Wands. Okay, I don't see, let's see, swords. I only saw that one sword, which was the Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Swords. Do see lots of pentacles. There are major arcanas. And some cups, a lot of pentacles here. Pentacles can represent money, direction, manifestation. For you, Aries, you know, you've been going through a transition, then things, it turned the corner. So this is your new path. This is, you know, laying the foundation for something new that's coming up ahead in the month of September. And so you're on your new journey. Having completed that cycle, putting that behind you, even though you still have the Nine of, is it the Nine of Swords that we have here? Yes. Which is, you know, and there's rapid acceleration. So it's leaving that behind, victory going forward, which is your Eight of Rods. You have a conversation here. This is an understanding between two people. And the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a lot of responsibilities. And it can, you have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, which indicates to me the end of that cycle. The Ten of Wands is those burdens that you had, but you're moving away from them. You're focused on the future. You know that you handled the situation, whatever it was, heavy burdens. Now it can be, as one transitions for one chapter to another, that there's that bridge of responsibilities from the past and new responsibilities added on, rather than a clean break. For example, if you had, you're switching jobs and you had some maybe unfinished tasks, or some transition to your new job that you're preparing for, and it's, you know, completing the past, moving on to the future. Or if you're physically moving homes, it's all those responsibilities as you move from one place to the other, the moving, the packing, the changing the addresses, or even a project. So it's going from one to another, heavy burdens as you are transitioning, filling the gap. So it's letting go of the past, adding to the future in that transition. And the Ten of Wands indicates that you see the way out. You know where the road leads. You see the light. Because at the base, and you have a conversation. So it could be that that person's putting some burdens on you. Adding some responsibilities. If you are still in the same situation, they could be adding some responsibilities onto you in an old job, and you have a conversation about that. Or because it's new beginnings, you could have had a conversation about all the responsibilities added to you, but without conversation, because you do have a conversation, the meeting of the minds of two people. Could be relationship and heavy burdens put on you of someone who's not responsible. Could be heavy burdens related to a transition like moving or new job. Could be heavy burdens related to a work situation. So there's a conversation, and you could even be letting them know, hey, you know, I have all these added responsibilities without compensation, without any regard from the other people involved. So that also could be it, because at the base of it is, you're just in limbo, the Hangman. You're waiting to see how things turn out, regardless of the Ten of Pentacles. So it could be a transition, it could be manifestation, what you want. You're just sort of waiting. This is the in limbo, waiting for direction as far as the Ten of Pentacles, which is a transition manifestation. Could be waiting for a bonus, could be waiting for a new job, could be waiting for a raise, waiting for prosperity, new beginning, you know, prosperity. The Ten of Pentacles is the prosperity after your hard work, and it can be prosperous in all areas of your life, not just financial. And the Hangman represents that you're just waiting to see how things turn out. Maybe waiting for a message, waiting for some information, waiting for some direction or signs. And that's what's at the base of it. You're just in a transition type time, waiting in limbo. Behind you is new beginnings related to work or some help, financial help. So the Three of Pentacles is new beginnings related to prosperity. Again, it can be starting your own business, applying for a new job, applying for a promotion, going to school, upgrading your skills, even changing occupations and pursuing something else. And the Six of Wands, or Six of Pentacles, is a new beginning, new opportunities of finance, of money coming to you. So behind you is looking at what do you want to manifest, what do you want to create. It's a shifting of the gears. And so you're ending a chapter, looking for the future and deciding what you want. What direction do you want? And a couple of things. For some, you want a work environment where you're appreciated and there's opportunities for growth, but mainly appreciated, and it is not adding your duties with that other person's duties and that person's duties and no raise, or promises which are not fulfilled. Sure, we'll give you a raise, we'll give you a bonus, everybody's going to get a raise. It was not the truth. It was the Hangman. They have you sort of twirling around, waiting for them, for the directions, which they did not intend to give direction, to change things. So they had people almost like a puppet. They thought that they could get their goals without being honest, because crowning you is the Five of Pentacles and standing firm. So the Five of Pentacles can represent those hollow promises. The word hollow is what they're saying. Hollow promises to keep you suspended, to keep people producing, knowing that what they promised was not going to be fulfilled, and you're standing firm. So you could have maybe you thought you were going to get a bonus or a raise, and you were waiting for that. But what's on your mind is there's some delays about money and standing firm. Now, it could be not only just a job, but there could be other aspects that you're expecting some money and there's a delay and you're standing firm. For example, could be a settlement, could be domestic marital property, or like a breakup of a marital partnership or a domestic partnership, and money owed you, like child support, alimony, that sort of thing. And it could be short, it could be not coming, it could be some underpaid. But there's something that you're waiting for money to come. Now, it could also be even that you applied for government benefits and you're standing firm. The wheels of bureaucracy often are slow. And why do I see an oxen? I see ox with that cart. You know how slow the ox are? When they had that great big wooden thing that kept the ox together, and they're very, very slow. Well, that's for some of you who are waiting for something from the government. It's very, very, very slow. And but you're standing firm, knowing that what is owed you, you're not going to give up, and standing firm because there's some delay in money or a shortage of money on your mind. And that's occurring. Remember, this is all September, because what's ahead of you is Temperance and the Moon. The Moon is that there's some follow your intuition, because there are things that are under the surface that you don't know about yet. And it says be temperate. So what it's saying, and these are two mature arcanas, your spirit guides are saying that you don't have all the information yet. Listen to your intuition, look at the signs, listen to your spirit guides, and do not rush things as you wait for the answers. Because if you jump, oh, I see a diving board, you know, I see it like on a lake or something. So don't jump into the water without getting the information. Don't make the leap without the information, because you might act or react before you have all the information. And if you wait, getting the true picture, because the spirit guides will help you. If you wait and get the true picture, then you'll be able to make informed decisions and make a wiser decision as you go. Oh, okay, the old expression, something about don't leap before you jump, or don't jump before you leap, that old adage. Well, what they're saying is get the feel of the land before you make any rash decisions. Then you can make your decision when you are informed, because there's some things that you don't have all the information. It could be hidden, or that it's just not available yet. For example, maybe you're applying for a job and you don't have all the information, or you may be thinking about jobs A and B, and job A sounds great. You know, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And B, when you went to the interview, they were they weren't real clear cut. But when it came right down to it, when you were really making your decision, it turns out the job A, that you find out, you know, like you look at some of those apps where employees report things, that there's a micromanager there, high turnover, they promise one thing, and you know, then you go, oh boy, that's why they had all those openings. And then you look at company B, and it has glowing reports, and then you find out that they just got a government, you know, things appear because you did a little more in depth. So be temperate, investigate before you make any decisions, and investigate also the impact, the environment, whatever it is, whether you're moving to a new house, a new job, a new relationship, leaving a job, applying for a promotion. Take your time and figure it out and get the information before you leap, because ahead of you is, here's your Five of Swords. Now you have Five of Pentacles, now here's your Five of Swords, and looking at some choices. The Five of Swords, now look at that. Now doesn't he look pretty sneaky? Hidden. There's hidden things there. And looking at your choices. So there could be some choices that you have, and there's some hidden things under, you know, in the background that you need to check out first before you look at your opportunities and choices. And these cups can be many different things. Now the Five of Swords could have been a work environment. It could have been something that you left behind, because it's the energy still around you. And then as a result of that, then you look at what are your choices ahead. I mean, it could be that you are relocating, and you look at, you know, your choices there, or jobs, and you're looking at your choices there, or even relationships, because you don't know what's under those cups yet. You have an idea, and you know that there is some deception, so you have to take your time. There's your Five of Swords. You have two fives. Then it says, now this is, see, I see this like a story. The two arcanas, Wheel of Fortune, trusting in the universe and having the strength. The strength of the lion is he's got the hand in the mouth. That's taming the lion, not being afraid, and trusting in the universe. This is that strength within that you have, that you can go forward, trusting in the universe and trusting in the flow, knowing that the strength of the lion that you will go through. That's, you are to stand firm to that path. And I see the rods, holding onto the rods, standing firm with the rod, not wavering, keeping your eye on what you want to create in the future. That's the strength. And spinning the wheel, trusting in the flow of the universe, knowing that, you know, say what you want, speak what you want. because there are no limits in the universe. It is unlimited. So what do you want, and stand firm. And it could also be negotiations. That's for someone, it's negotiations. If you're looking at a new job and you're negotiating, you say, okay, yes, I will accept that job. However, this is the pay I will take. A performance, and put this all in writing. It's a contract. That, I will have this is my work schedule, or I will be able to work remotely, or whatever you want. Stand firm, because you're negotiating and spinning the wheel of fortune on your manifestation of prosperity in the future. This could also be, for example, if you're negotiating regarding an apartment or a house or some sort of business dealing. But have the strength, speak your truth, and put it in writing. Because then you have here, moving forward, and I think someone's going to be moving. Now, the Knight of Cups can be a relationship, so for some of you, you could be moving into a relationship. For some of you, could be moving in with your Knight of Cups. For others, it's just moving. The Knights are movement cards, and the Chariot is also a movement card. So you could be moving forward physically, you could be moving to a job, the energy could be moving. But it's like getting the going, and after a time of assessment, now here's the action. Here you're going forward now, and it's like, oh, okay, I did all the planning. Now I can go forward, because the final outcome is a celebration, the Four of Cups, and looking at your options. Again, looking at your options. So after you've been assessing, the Four of Cups represents the one cup on the shelf, new opportunities, after the Three of Cups, which is past experiences and our past, and it's also, the fours are like taking a break, an assessment. So you're assessing the past. It can be relationships, it can be home, it can be job, it's whatever you are, and for different people, it's different things. And looking out into the horizon of the choices that you have. So it's a movement forward, celebration. The Three Cups is assessing what happened, and the new cup, what do you want to create? And then the Three of Rods is looking out into the harbor, looking at the water. They're not coming to you, you're not moving to them. You're just assessing, what do you want? Which one are you going to pick? Are you going to pick this job, just this job, or move to this place or that place? Oh, okay. Someone's making a major life change. I don't know who it is, but you're looking at your Three of Rods, and it isn't just a job, and it isn't just it isn't a job, and it isn't like a house. It's a major life change. And you're looking at your options. It could be relocating to an entirely different environment, or an entire different path for your life. Like someone deciding you want to follow a spiritual path, and you are going to become self-employed, and maybe start a YouTube, or it's a big shift for someone, and that's one of your choices. Big shift, or relocating, and it could be also that these are 3 different locations that you're thinking about relocating, and it's not a neighborhood, it's not in your area, it's big life changes. For someone, you're looking at big life changes, and that's what the Three of Wands is. What are the 3 life changes, and which one? And it's a real shift, and you've been waiting a long time to do that shift. And so you're taking the time and figuring out which resonates with you. And whoever I'm reading this for, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I can feel it, that's spot on. Please tell me, under the comments, because someone's like a big change, like maybe getting out the corporate world and going this way, or following a spiritual path or relocating, even like going to a real rural area and being more involved in earth kinds of things, or like farming, or you know, the basics. You know, that could be one of your options. So please let me know, but I see that someone's thinking about a major life shift, and that's what your 3 of Rods are. That's pretty exciting. I can see that someone's like, hey, that's me. That's what I've been taking a long time, you know, it could be years that you've even thought about that. And now we're right at the point where everything's falling into place, and now you just have to figure out which one you want. Now, I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards of the wisdom of the oracle. Listen how good Nina's being. She's such a good little girl. I put on my Facebook that Jason and Milo are going back to the U.S. with me. So the CDC has these new regulations now for the rabies countries, which Portugal is not a rabies country, but they're going to the vet to get the rabies shots to line up. So it has to be 3 weeks before I go. And so I'm just operating on faith that they'll all be all ready. And then Nina's never been in a carrier, and she's going to be in the cabin with me. So we're going to start training, getting used to being in the carrier. So she'll start eating her meals in there. So it will be a place of good things instead of refining, because Milo and Jason are crate trained, because we did that in preparation when we moved here. And Gypsy, at some point, will tell me when she's ready to cross. So that's up to her. Now, angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light, what is it that you want Aries to know? And I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards, and this is almost like a story, a progression. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, your first card, truth be told. So this is getting to the truth of a situation. Now you have the 5 of Rods and the 5 of Pentacles. So I would say, ask for the truth to be told, and you're going to have the illumination of really what it is. And remember that we also, you had the Hangman waiting for the truth, and the 7 of Cups waiting for the truth. So what my little prayer that I say is, let the light shine, the truth be known, and the truth be told. So this is asking for illumination so that you can make informed decisions based on the truth. The next card is poised, ready for the changes, being in the flow, knowing the changes, knowing that there's changes coming up, that you're prepared for those. And then we have blessed, which is from heaven, what energy, what prayers, what affirmations you have sent to the universe. You will be blessed. Those things that you wish will come. Those things that you wished and wanted will come to you. You are truly blessed. So it's a progression. Now I'm going to pull 2 other oracle cards for you this week. This is the law of positivism. Angels and archangels and spirit guides wanted to set for Aries for the month of September. It's September already. For some of you that like the pumpkin lattes, I guess that's coming up. Because it's almost fall. For me, I got stuff to start making a pot of soup. It's like a Portuguese thing. They're always making soup, so I have stuff for soup right now. Okay, angels and archangels. What is the card for our wonderful Aries? Oh, two cards. I am the master of my mind, which is, you know, change your thoughts, change your life. Affirmations. So this is, you know, what do you want to attract? Put in there in your mind what you want to attract, not what you don't want, but what you want, because that will be like a magnet coming to you. And then the other card is my thoughts and empowering and my thoughts are empowering and loving. So you have two cards about thoughts, about empowering. Both cards are about thoughts. Spirit's telling you something there. And then we're going to have the believe in your own magic. I think I'll pull an affirmation card also. You're okay, Nina. You're okay, honey. Yes. Okay, and for our Aries, and thank you, Aries, for being such great supporters. You know that Aries have the most of the views are from Aries now. So you are like fabulous, more than even Taurus. So, you know, Aries rocks. And I just heard something about Aries, you know, it's the very first of the 12 signs. You know, that you like to create a creation part. Okay, angels, now angels, what is the card for Aries? And it's right here. Is this it or this it? Well, both. We'll have both. Oh, expectations. Don't seek anyone else. Don't seek anyone's approval. Aha. And this doesn't come out very much. So what do you want? And this is number 12. So what do you want to create? And a 12 works into a 3, which is creation, creative, creation. So what do you want to create? And stars. You can manifest your every wish. So it's about manifestation and about thoughts and what do you want. That's what Spirit's telling you. And for those who are creating, you know, looking at your new job, like the 3 of Wands, what do you want out there? That is all part of your creation, of your manifestation. And then we're going to pull the affirmation card from Louise Hay. Spirit's definitely telling you some messages today. And I will pull a meditation card also for you. Okay. I have this all set up. I'm going to change my studio again because it was set up for the Medieval Festival, which the attendance was down and not too much action here for me. But I set up my studio differently. Okay, and what is the card that you want Aries to have for this month? And it is right here. Oh, I now create a wonderful new job. Okay, this is for somebody. And the back of this card is, there's your card. I now create a wonderful new job. I know people are looking for work. It's a shift. You know, the election years, there's stuff that goes on in election years too. My friend who followed the stock market, she always knew these predictive things about election years. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love, in a wonderful location and earning good money. Oh, now if you want to take a copy of that, look at how it affirms so many things. Money, location, people. That's great. Let me read that again. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. What a good affirmation. That's great, Aries. And then the meditation card that we have here, going to you to meditate on this month. And remember, if you're not a subscriber, please consider, it's free. Absolutely free, and I will not send you any solicitation, any text, any emails, nothing, no phone, nothing. I won't do that. I respect your boundaries. Okay, and right here, the card is light. Without the dark, we can never see the stars. But you are now leaving the dark. You're into the light. And remember, also I have that special going on for the month of September for a 30-minute reading for $22. I guess we could call it a back-to-school special, or a actually what I'm going to be doing with it is I have vet bills I'm going to have to pay for the dogs to get ready to go, and for Gypsy's medical. So thank you so much, and Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.